Escape and run parasites experiment gave TheOneBeyond results, and results demand a follow-up. A new subject, Phayriosis, a parasitic infection that has devoured realm after realm, leaving nothing behind but consumed land and corrupted flesh. It does not conquer realms, it digests them, phase by phase, creature by creature, block by block. The One Beyond has placed it inside a realm that will not go quietly. Ancient beings, mythological creatures that have defended this world long before any affection arrived. This is just one of many experiments I have planned, letting the world run itself, watching what emerges, all in pursuit of the truth. Subscribe to follow the research. Alright, what's up? Welcome back for some more Minecraft. I'm going to do another 100-day infection video like I did with SRP. This time we're going to be doing it with Phayriosis. So let's get right into it and started, because I don't have to spawn anything. We're basically just going to wait until, well, I have to go to work right now, so I can't do it. But I would wait until night to show off some stuff and find some mobs. But it will be fine. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy, and I will be back after school. Day 1. Phayriosis does not waste time. The Pillager Tower is the first to go. Torn down. The pillagers that once held it don't escape. They become something else entirely. Converted. Fed back into the infection. A supply that replenishes itself. The realm responds. A dragon, one of many, sent to purify what has already taken root. Fight is intense. It doesn't matter. The dragon falls, and with it, any doubt about what Phayriosis is capable of. Alright, it has been 5 days, and did not mean to take a screenshot. And so far, they have managed to take over, well, not take over, but like spread their infection goo type stuff a whole bunch over here. And they even managed to kill one of the dragons. Wow, I was not expecting that just yet. I was kind of assuming it had to be later for them to be able to do that. That is awesome. Really, really cool. So there's no like actual block infection just yet, but they do have like bulb, whatever that does, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm assuming will be the start of the like the evolution line for the dread mine and the stuff that actually spreads the infection. I really fuck with these textures though. I don't know. I think some of these are new, like this gory beast. I really like it. I like the gory beast a whole bunch. It's really, really cool. I think the textures are 10 times better than the old Phayriosis. So I'm gonna continue letting it advance on, and we're gonna go to a new spot to continue watching this little group of, I don't know what to call them, parasites from Phayriosis, I guess. I don't know if they have a specific name from the mod, but yeah, let them continue on fighting these pillagers and progressing, because the pillagers are gonna keep spawning because of it being the outpost. So I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm kind of out of breath. I don't know why. Just whenever I talk a whole bunch, I always get out of breath. So yeah, I'm gonna. Well, that's not the only reason why, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking once again and let y'all continue watching. Something just spawned, one of the network thingies. I forget what they're called, the infestation network or whatever. So yeah, let's see what it does. I'm gonna let it do whatever it does. Hope y'all enjoy. Day 8. The infection reaches a new phase. A nucleus forms. The block infection begins. What was once contained the creatures now spreads into the land itself. The realm's terrain slowly becoming something unrecognizable. Phayriosis has started its journey to consuming this world entirely. All right, and on day 13, or probably before, they have started to properly spread. We have, what is this right here? What is this? Bro, I can't tell. They are inside me? What the hell? Income and get the infested. A hive network. What is this? Oh, is this a hive network? I have no clue if that's like the entire hive network. Over here, there's whatever the hell this thing is. Scent Eruptor, whatever that does. Whole bunch of mobs in the forest. I don't really know where the infection started from. Oh, right here. The nucleus. I knew there was gonna spawn. That was like a lot faster than I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought it would at least take a little bit of time before it spawned, but I think this will evolve into the dread mine, and we'll see what happens then. But currently, it's just infecting the overworld slowly. It's managed to fully take over the pillager, so I don't know if they're continuing to spawn or what. I think they are, so they're just like constantly getting more and more. That's why they have so much. They have a command I can check. Not config open. I want to check the. Why can't I just check it? They're on the embryonic phase. I don't know how many phases they have. I will probably look at that at the before I like uh publish the video while I'm editing, and I will say stuff like post recording during my editing thing, my editing session. But this was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. I thought it would at least take until like day 20 for the nucleus to spawn and spread out. Maybe it's because of the pillagers right here, but it could also just be that fast in general. There's two of them. I did not notice that. Is there any more? I can't tell. I think it's just because of the pillagers, to be honest. They're just like constantly feeding them points, helping them grow and grow and grow. I didn't realize this was a pillager tower at first when I chose the area. So I'm gonna go like, yeah, see they're still spawning. I'm gonna go like right here and just go from above, like over here, and continue the time lapse. So hope y'all enjoy the third time lapse. Day 22. The nucleus has grown. A dread mind awakens. And with it, the infection enters a new stage entirely. Faster, stronger, more consuming. The realm is running out of time. Is there anything left in this world that can stop it? All right, I am back from work and it is day 28 and so much of the world has been turned to Phayriosis. Holy hell, it's kind of lagging my game. How far out does it go? God damn. So it literally infected like the entire loaded in area I had. That is insane. It's only been 30 days. Phayriosis spreads faster than fucking SRP. Holy hell. That is actually insane. What is this? Invigoration. You feel the presence of another mind within the world. You feel the presence of another mind growing stronger. You feel the presence of another mind within this world. Dreadful. Cosmopolitan. I'm guessing there's a dread mind somewhere. Okay, so it's this thing right here. Okay. I kind of like this. Like how it's on top of this thing. I don't know if it's maybe supposed to be in the middle of it or what. But that's besides the point. We've seen that before. That's basically just the same model as the old one. So let's head all the way to the edge of this side because I want to see how far it goes out this way now. And we're going to continue on the time lapse to let it infect more area. So we're at the edge now. This really does go on for a long while. I wonder, am I going to get the chunks to load? Yeah, there we go. They're just going to load really, really slow from what I can tell. So I'm going to go like right over here. Right here. And we're going to let it continue infecting. So hope y'all enjoy. Basically day 30. It has already spread so much though. I do remember that. It's taken over like basically all of over there. Like an insane amount. Go load some of it in. As you can see, look at this insane amount it has taken over. Like it is truthfully insane how fast Pharos has spread in only 30 days. Like even faster than SRP, which is insane in my opinion. I don't think it's stronger, but it spreads too fast. Like I didn't realize that because I never tested it in survival or anything like that. But testing it out like this, it grows way too fast. It should not take over this much area in 30 days. But I'm going to stop talking once again and let the time lapse start back up and see how much more it can take over while I go to sleep. So hope y'all enjoy. All right, it is currently day basically 40. Phayriosis has done a whole bunch of spreading. I'm not sure if it was snowing before, but it has even managed to spread into like a snowy biome. That is pretty cool. And now we got some. That's pretty weird. I hate how the weather works in Minecraft. Snow, rain, snow, rain, snow, rain. Like instant cutoff. So I am curious to see if Phayriosis will manage to like how laggy it will manage to make the world, because it's already shown that it can easily take over the overworld. Is there another version of it yet or no? All right, no, there's no another version of Phayriosis just yet, so we can't go to a different dimension and let them spread. I wonder if I don't know if they can spread in different dimensions, but it is definitely going to keep on spreading. It's to the point where it's like taking forever to load in new chunks and everything because of how like many chunks the Phayriosis is taking over and how like many ticks are being done a second. Is there a way to check that? I'm not too sure if there is. There might be. I don't know if there is. At least there's not that many entities though. That is a good thing. So I'm not too worried about that, but I'm gonna let them continue to infect the overworld, and we will see how much of the overworld it manages to infect by the end. I'm gonna assume it's gonna infect at the very least. I'm assuming way farther, but at the very least to that tree over there. So let it continue on, and let me go like to the very edge. All right, I hope y'all enjoy another however many days I continue it along for this time lapse. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy like I just said, and I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't really just want to keep on yapping. All right, so it has been a half of the 100 days. I was about to say 500. I meant 100 days. Day 55. Phayriosis has spread so much. Is there a way to check what phase it is in? No, I don't know why you can't check what phase it is in. I would love to check the phase, but I'm assuming it is at its max phase with how much it has infected. I don't know what more we could really wait to be seeing from Phayriosis and the infection, besides just seeing how much more of the overworld they can actually take over. Because, I mean, they've already proven they can spread really, really fast. Like, it took them probably 20 to 40 days, maybe 20, probably closer to 20, 10 to 20 days to actually start to spread and infect this. This is insane. Like, it literally borders the chunk. Like, look at this. It is a perfect, like, square because of how the chunks are loaded and everything. Phayriosis spreads so goddamn fast. I'm gonna go chill over here so we can see some more interesting stuff going on. They've probably killed every single dragon and anything else from Ice and Fire that they've seen so far. Like, I cannot think of a single mob that could like overrun this besides a different infection mod, which is why I have one of those also doing 100 days of 2 different infections to see which one will come out on top. I don't want to spoil between which 2 of those are, but I will just say one of them is Phayriosis. So yeah, that is really all I have to say for the time lapse. Or after that time lapse, I'm not quite sure how many days passed. I think it was probably close to like 15 to 20, maybe closer to 30. But yeah, I'm gonna gotta continue going and see how long it will take to infect this area and how much will be infected by the time I get back from work. I know I'm kind of yapping, like rambling over myself, but I just didn't really know what I wanted to say there. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy the next time lapse. Day 71. The ocean offers no refuge. A vessel. The pillagers' last attempt at escape. Fleeing what they could not fight. Phayriosis reaches them anyway. No one escapes the infection. All right, I am back from work and it is day 74. basically day 75, and Phayriosis has managed to spread really far out into the ocean biome. I was here to see what happened to the pillagers. I wanted to see if it would infect the pillager boat. It doesn't seem to have infected any of the pillager boat, but the inhabitants, the pillagers, have all gotten wiped out. And oh, never mind, they have a spawner in here. Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, and the pillagers just keep getting wiped out, despawn, wiped out, despawned. All right. Kind of surprised there's not more pillagers on here, and there hasn't been any infection on it just yet, but it's already spread out to here. So, in response, even though there's not too much interesting stuff going on, we still have to wait until day 100. We're gonna go right here, or like over here-ish, so it's still loaded in so it can spread, but hopefully it can reach over this nice rock pillar formation that has moss on it. I want to see what this looks like infected. I think it would look really, really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna let them keep infecting, spreading through the ocean, so it's probably not gonna be too interesting, but if it does manage to reach here, I'm gonna love it, and it's gonna be such a cool infecting. So, yeah, not too much happened during that time lapse. Maybe more happened over there. I'm just not over there anymore because it spread really far. And it has reached over here, so I'm going to let it continue spreading past the boat. And like I said, to this little, like, rock pillar formation, mossy thing. So I'm going to stop talking and let it continue. All right, so it is day 93. Let us see how much Phayriosis has infected this mossy area. Don't have quite a name for it, but I do love the look of it, especially at night. It looks amazing. Love the lights and everything. But yeah, let's check it out before we continue on the time lapse for the final 7 days to get to day 100 and see how much Phayriosis has actually taken over up here. I mean, they've basically taken over like the entire world at this point. They're just slowly amassing more and more territory. I wouldn't even call it slowly. I mean, yeah, they're slowly pushing up onto this nice, peaceful, mossy area. This would be such a nice place to have a base, just like in between here. I love it so much. I just love the look of glow berries on this shaders. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on with the time lapse. Let's go under here and just watch as Phayriosis consumes the moss that is helpless to fight back because it doesn't have the strength it usually does due to being dormant. If you couldn't tell, that was a hint to moss overgrowth. Not that it's in this world, but once it gets a remake, I'm doing so many videos with that. So yeah, I have no clue when it will get that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. Hope y'all enjoy the final 7-ish days. All right, so I am back from a door dashing. It is day 106, and they have managed to take over a whole bunch of the lush moss biome, while slowly making their way into the forest, trying to take it over. Just one of the many forests in the Minecraft world, but this one has a bit of a unique, well, I guess I wouldn't call it unique, as many forests have them, but this forest has a dragon, which Phayriosis has proven they are able to take care of pretty easily. So, Phayriosis managed to take over the overworld really fast, granted not as fast as SRP, but nothing can beat SRP. Phayriosis honestly had some pretty interesting moments in my opinion. I did not expect them to spread this fast. Granted, they haven't fully infected the moss, but slowly over time they will continue consuming the moss. My bad, I'm kind of all over the place. It's currently like 2 in the morning. I just got back from door dashing, so yeah, I'm kind of tired. Not full and tired, but Anyway, that's gonna be it for this 100-day video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and peace out. Bye bye. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you and remind you to like, comment, and sub, as all 3 of those things will help me out a whole bunch. And if you have already done those 3 things and you still want to support me somehow, check out my Patreon and my YouTube membership. The link for the Patreon will be in the description of the video. They both give you access to different perks. Like my Patreon will on the highest tier will let you get access to my unedited videos, and you can also get sneak peeks of my future videos on YouTube. While the YouTube membership at the highest tier will give you access to my videos on early access, and you can also get a shout out for both the Patreon and YouTube at the end of each video. Thank you each and every one of my Patreon and YouTube memberships. Your names will be on the screen right now. Your support means a whole lot and it lets me continue making content with more effort and just in general.